Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge etc. Please subscribe to the channel and also please do like and share and leave your suggestions in the comment section. The events of 28th October 2024 are follows. Bengali date 11 Kartik 1431. As per Beni Madhavsil Ponjika, today's Tithi is Krishna Ekadashi and up to 0908 hours and after that Krishna Dadoshi. Today's Nakhotra is Purva Phalguni Nakhotra and up to 1724 hours and after that Uttara Phalguni Nakhotra. Today is 302nd day of the year. There are then 64 days left in 2024. Today is 44th Monday of 2024. Today is Govatsa Dadoshi. Govatsa Dadoshi is celebrated one day before Dhanteras. On Govatsa Dadoshi day, cows and calves are worshipped. The wheat products are given to cows and calves after worship. People who observe Govatsa Dadoshi abstain from eating any wheat and milk products during the day. Govatsa Dadoshi is also observed as Nandani Vrat. Nandani is divine cow in Hinduism. In Maharashtra, Govatsa Dadoshi is known as Basubaras and it is considered first day of Deepavali. Today is International Animation Day. International Animation Day (IAD) observed on October 28 was established in 2002 by ASIFA International Animated Film Association as a global event celebrating animation art. This date commemorates Charles Emile Reynaud's first public showing of theatre optique at Musée Grévin, Paris in 1892. Although the Lumiere brothers' cinematograph later overshadowed Reynaud's work, his public animation performance marked a key moment in pre-film optical entertainment. Each year, IAD is celebrated with events across more than 50 countries, reaching thousands of audiences worldwide. Cultural organizations participate by hosting film screenings, animation workshops, and art exhibitions, aiming to bring animation to a broader audience. ASIFA commissions an artist annually to create a poster for IAD adapted for each country to foster a global connection. The festivities showcase a variety of animation techniques from drawing and clay to digital methods through films and workshops, allowing artists and audiences from diverse cultures to engage in a universal visual dialogue. Today is birth anniversary of Miss Sister Nivedita, 28th October 1867 to 13th October 1911. Sister Nivedita, born Margaret Elizabeth Noble on October 28, 1867 in Ireland, was a prominent disciple of Swami Vivekananda and a key figure in India's struggle for freedom and social reform. After meeting Swami Vivekananda in London in 1895, she became deeply inspired by his teachings on Vedanta and Indian philosophy. She moved to India in 1898, where she dedicated her life to the cause of Indian nationalism, education, and the upliftment of women and the poor. Today is birth anniversary of Swami Vigganananda, 28th October 1868 to 25th April 1938. Swami Vigganananda is a Hindu spiritual leader, social activist, and influential figure within the Hindu nationalist movement, particularly through his role in the Vishwa Hindu Parishad. He is well known for founding the World Hindu Foundation and organizing World Hindu Congress events which gather Hindu leaders, thinkers, and supporters globally to promote Hindu values, culture, and community initiatives. Swami Vigganananda advocates for Hindu unity and cultural revival, emphasizing Hindu values' role in global peace, development, and ethical governance. His vision includes strengthening Hindu communities worldwide through education, economic empowerment, and spiritual awakening. He often collaborates with Hindu organizations to promote initiatives supporting these goals, focusing on economic self-sufficiency, the preservation of heritage, and the spiritual development of Hindu societies. Today is date anniversary of Mr. Annoda Shankar Rai, 15 May 1904 to 28 October 2002. Annoda Shankar Rai was a renowned Bengali poet, essayist and writer for his insightful social commentary and poetic finesse. Originally a member of the Indian Civil Service (ICS), he left his administrative career to pursue literature full-time, contributing across genres including poetry, essays, novels and short stories. His poem Teler Sisi Bhanga, The Broken Oil Bottle, is iconic, blending satire with social insight and is still widely appreciated. Rai's work often highlighted his commitment to justice and humanity, influenced deeply by the Bengali language movement and India's independence. Profoundly affected by the partisan, his later writings sensitively addressed themes of displacement, suffering, and resilience, resonating with readers across generations, honored with prestigious awards like the Ravindra Puraskar and Padma Bhushan. Annada Shankar Rai remains an enduring influence in Bengali literature and remembered for his intellectual legacy and devotion to social and cultural integrity. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Richard Lawrence Millington Synge, 28th October 1914 to 18th August 1994. Richard Lawrence Millington Synge was a British biochemist renowned for his pioneering work in chromatography, a technique crucial in chemical separation and analysis. Alongside his colleague Archer Martin, Synge developed partition chromatography in the 1940s, a breakthrough method for separating amino acids and peptides. Their work on this technique was fundamental in the study of proteins and other complex organic compounds, opening new avenues in biochemical research. In recognition of their work, Synge and Martin were awarded the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1952. This technique became essential in many scientific fields, including pharmaceuticals, environmental science, and molecular biology. Synge's contributions greatly advanced the study of proteins and other biological macromolecules, helping to lay the groundwork for modern biochemistry and molecular biology. Beyond chromatography, Synge made notable contributions to understanding peptide and protein structures. His work has had a lasting impact on chemical and life sciences, cementing his legacy as a key figure in 20th century biochemistry. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Richard A. Smalley, 6 June 1943 to 28 October 2005. Richard Everett Smalley was an American chemist who was the Gene and Norman Hackerman Professor of Chemistry, Physics and Astronomy at Rice University. In 1996, along with Robert Karl, also a professor of chemistry at Rice, and Harold Kroto, a professor at the University of Sussex, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Chemistry for the discovery of a new form of carbon, Buckminster fullerene, also known as buckyballs. He was an advocate of nanotechnology and its applications. Today, that is 28th October, highlight in history. 1628, French Wars of Religion. The siege of La Rochelle ends with the surrender of the Huguenots after 14 months. 1636, the Massachusetts Bay Colony votes to establish a theological college which would later become Harvard University. 1640, the Treaty of Ripon is signed, ending the hostilities of the Second Bishops' War. 1664, the Duke of York and Albany's Maritime Regiment of Foot, later to be known as the Royal Marines, is established. 1707, the 1707 Hue earthquake causes more than 5,000 deaths in Japan. 1726, the novel Gulliver's Travels written by Jonathan Swift is published. 1776, American Revolutionary War. British troops attack and capture Chatterton Hill from the Continental Army. 1834, the Pinjara Massacre occurs in the Swan River Colony. An estimated 13 Noongar people are killed by British colonists. 1835, the United Tribes of New Zealand are established with the signature of the Declaration of Independence. 1864, American Civil War. A Union attack on the Confederate capital of Richmond is repulsed. 1886, US President Grover Cleveland dedicates the Statue of Liberty. 1891, the Minowari earthquake, the largest inland earthquake in Japan's history, occurs. 1893, Piotr Tchaikovsky's Symphony No. 6 in B minor, Pathetic, receives its premiere performance only 9 days before the composer's death. 1918, World War I, a new Polish government in Western Galicia is established, triggering the Polish-Ukrainian War. 1918, World War I, Czech politicians peacefully take over the city of Prague, thus establishing the first Czechoslovak Republic. 1919, the US Congress passes the Volstead Act over President Woodrow Wilson's veto, paving the way for prohibition to begin the following January. 1922, Italian fascists led by Benito Mussolini march on Rome and take over the Italian government. 1928, Indonesia Raya, now the national anthem of Indonesia, is first played during the Second Indonesian Youth Congress. 1940, World War II, Greece rejects Italy's ultimatum. Italy invades Greece through Albania in few hours later. 1942, the Alaska Highway first connects Alaska to the North American Railway network at Dawson Creek in Canada. 1948, Paul Hermann Muller is awarded the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine for his discovery of the insecticidal properties of DDT. 1948, ecological disasters in Donora, Pennsylvania. 1949, an Air France Lockheed Constellation crashes in the Azores, killing all 48 people on board. 1956, Hungarian Revolution, a de facto ceasefire comes into effect between armed revolutionaries and Soviet troops who begin to withdraw from Budapest. Communist officials and facilities come under attack by revolutionaries. 1958, John XXIII is elected Pope. 1962, the Cuban Missile Crisis ends and Premier Nikita Khrushchev orders the removal of Soviet missiles from Cuba. 1965, Pope Paul VI promulgates Nostra Aetate, by which the Roman Catholic Church officially recognizes the legitimacy of non-Christian faiths. 1971, Prospero becomes the only British satellite to be launched by a British rocket. 1982, the Spanish general election begins 14 years of rule by the Spanish Socialist Workers' Party. 1990, Georgia holds its only free election under Soviet rule. 1995, the Baku metro fire sees 289 people killed and 270 injured. 2006, a funeral service takes place at the Bikinvenia graves for Ukrainians who were killed by the Soviet secret police. 2007, Cristina Fernandez de Kirchner becomes the first directly elected female president of Argentina. 2009, the 28 October 2009, Peshawar bombing kills 117 and wounds 213. 2009, the NASA successfully launches the Ares 1X mission, the only rocket launch for its short-lived Constellation program. 2009, US President Barack Obama signs the Matthew Shepard and James Byard Jr. Hate Crimes Prevention Act. 2013, 5 people are killed and 38 are injured after a car crashes into barriers at Tiananmen Square in China. 2014, a rocket carrying NASA's Cygnus CRS-3 resupply mission to the International Space Station explodes seconds after taking off from the Mid-Atlantic Regional Spaceport in Wallops Island, Virginia. 2018, Jair Bolsonaro is elected President of Brazil with 57 million votes, with Workers' Party candidates Fernando Haddad as the runner-up. It is the first time in 16 years that a Workers' Party candidate is not elected president. Thank you very much for your patience.